Starting recording. Okay. Hello. Okay, guys. So, to those of you online, I am recording, but if you can't make it, please just watch this. Welcome. All right, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you so much for a lovely day and that you brought us here safely. Please be with us in all that we do. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. Okay, so here we go. First, I want to show you since no one is there, I'm not going to screen share all the time. So I just want to show you, this is what I sent just like at 3 o'clock or something. This is some theory regarding HTML 101. And it is just explaining... Ja, maar jy mag nie praat nie. So this is just some stuff explaining where and how and all the other things. So let's look at a couple of the tags. So this is a typical example of how code is entered into a text editor. All right. And then, of course, as you go down, you will see here they start talking about the tags. You get an opening tag. Ek het gesê ek gaan nou klas gee.
Mag ek 'n bietjie buite die deur speel?
Nee, Izzy, jy moet nou vir my luister. Geen see toe gaan ry as jy nie luister nie. So we get the opening tag, we get the text affected by the tag, and we get the closing tag. So you can see the opening tag is a smaller than sign or less than sign, and it is followed by a tag name, and then it closes with a greater than sign. Then you also get the text that is affected by the tag. So like yesterday we said, for example, center, H1, H2, things like that. And then of course, bye Aldrin, the closing tag is going to be a slash in the tag. So for example, if you look at the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, you can actually make a lot of stuff bold, and we'll do some of these just to show you how they work. And as you can see, the word that you would like to affect, or the affected word, is placed within tags. So for example, if you want the word quick to be in bold, you will put the tag in front and behind that, only that one word. The one will be an opening tag, and you will see the closing tag has a slash in. So that is how it works. Okay, hier kom iemand. All right. So, hello John and Hamid. Good, thanks, nice to see you. Okay, so here you will see this one tag. Alright, so quick will then display as bold in your text. Okay, so I think we can try some of these things out, and that is what I'm going to do now. So you guys will remember yesterday how we got into Notepad. So let's get into Notepad again. So for me, I have to go to the search, and then I will go into Notepad. Don't go to this Notepad++, this is not the one. You just go to a very regular, boring Notepad, the one that we use all the time. And, ons gaan nie sê toe nie, hoor. Ek sê nou vir jou kom in. Sorry. Right, so here I will type my code in here, and then I will format the font. So yesterday I said to you, let's make it a little like 16 or 18, because it can look a little bit small once you start looking. Well, for you guys it will be very small, but if you just do it for yourself, it won't be that bad. So when you start coding in HTML, like we said yesterday, we are going to start saying open tag, HTML, close the tag. And then I'm just going to press enter a few times, open the tag, /HTML to close the tag. So whatever I type here in the beginning, you will see what the code is going to be between the opening and closing HTML tags. So let's start that sentence from the textbook. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now, you would see that you don't really need any particular code to have a web page. If you just have HTML at the top and at the bottom, bam, it's enough. But of course, it will look incredibly boring. Okay, so we are going to now save it twice. And this is also something I said yesterday. So for those of you who's joining online, you must first save it as a text file and then save it as an HTML file. This is something I will write in the notes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say File, Save As. Now I'm saving it in my web design folder because otherwise I'm never going to get, I'll never remember where I put it. So I'm going to save it with today's date. So I'm saying 7 March. And remember yesterday we said no capitals, no spaces. So I'm just going to type 7 March in lowercase. Easy. I'm typing 7 March in lowercase and I'm just going to say .txt and this is my text file. So remember, you must save your HTML code in the same place you save your text code. So make sure that, like I'm storing it in this folder in my 2023 file, so make sure that you store it in the same place. Okay, so here is my text file and I'm saving it. Now we go back and we say File, Save As, and now we're going to say 7march.html. Okay, so I'm stopping here. I'm just quickly going to see if you guys do that correctly. Okay, cool. Okay, now you can just make this one lots smaller and you will save it in the same place. Maybe on your H drive if you want to make sure you're not losing. Okay, double click that one. Cool. What? Close. So, yeah, do that. Let's see. What's this? Catch it? Let's try to. I hope it's not this computer because I can see that your icon is also looking okay. You can also click HTML to the user site. And now you go to your folder and open the HTML one. Your translate is there. Internet or anything, but not that much usually, not Microsoft Edge. Try that one. Try internet. And let's just go to your code again. Oh, yeah, there's it. You must first type something before you can see it. So it should work when you type something in there. Okay? Coming on. Okay. For those of you who are watching the video later, we are just going up and down. So now you should go to your Explorer and you should go and open the HTML file. I'm going to show you guys just now. See, I'm going to my code and I'm opening 7 March. Okay, what I like about this is you can open both at the same time. Okay, for example, I'm opening my Internet Explorer window on this side and I'm opening my code on this side. Okay, so this is what you should see. Let me just get up quickly. There we go. So what I recommend is make your screen lots more like that there. On the one side you can see Wi-Fi, and on the other side you can see. Yeah. Alright, so now you will work between these two screens the whole time. Oh, I printed a page for you. We may not get to all of this, but if you guys can do it at home. Okay. Alright. Okay guys, so yesterday we gave our page a title, and that is what we're going to do now. So in this section between HTML and this HTML, we are going to now give it a title. Okay, so let's give it a title. Okay, my title for this page is going to be practice. So I'm going to say open tag, title. So I'm not working from the page now, I'm just going on my own. So my title is going to be practice. And then I close my tag using the closing tag. So here you will see opening tag, title, close tag, practice. Then you close it with a slash, once again saying title. Now when you do this, it's going to change the name of this section over here, which is your name of your page basically. Okay guys, so let me show you quickly how you refresh and test your code the whole time. So once you have added anything in your code, you just say file save, and you come here and you say refresh. And now you will see my tab is now called practice. So every time you refresh, the changes will be applied to whatever. Now, one of the things that you will notice is sometimes that something changes so drastically on this side, it's not what you intended. Then you need to go back to your code and you need to see, oh, did I maybe forget a tag? Did I maybe forget a slash? Did I maybe forget something else? I don't know. So then you go ahead and you just test it. All right. Okay, so now we added the title tag. So now our page has a title. So I think we are now ready to create a header. So we are going to do that. Okay, so let's start by using the head tag. So I'm going to press enter twice. It is good practice to insert a lot of lines in between so that it doesn't look cluttered. Okay, so we're going to say head. Okay, and my heading is going to be HTML tags. I'm not very inventive today. So you will notice here, if you look here, you will see every time I open and close in the same line. You don't have to do it in the same line. You could also have done it before and after. It will still be the same. So I'm going to say HTML tags as my heading. And now I hope you guys are able to keep up because I'm going to change things as I go along. So what I want to do here is I want to center my heading. Now you guys remember how we did yesterday. So let's go ahead and say center. Okay, so here before, let's make it like this so that it doesn't look too cluttered. Center. And I'm going to send the heading tag to the next line, but then I'm going to put my center tags behind my word. Don't spell wrong, otherwise HTML will not understand you. Alright, so here I'm going to say center the heading HTML tags. Now, if you notice, I now inserted something before my sentence, the quick brown fox. So it should now display first. Okay, so what you do now is you save your code. Always remember to save the code before you test it. So I'm saving it, and now I'm jumping over to my Explorer window and I'm saying refresh. And here you can see your heading now in the middle on top of the next page. Okay, let's say for example I wish to make the HTML tags heading a lot bigger. Now we go ahead and we do that. Now next to the center tag, I'm going to insert the H1 tag, which is my big heading tag. H1. Like this. So this is what I added now. This bit here. So I said I would like HTML tags to be a lot bigger than what it was. So before center, on either side, I inserted my heading 1 tag, H1, and on this side, H1. Okay, now again, save and go to the other side and refresh. And now you will see heading 1 being displayed like that. Now, in the notes we just checked, it said there that you should also apply bold. Okay, you can do that. Actually, this is a bad example for bold because it's already bold. Now, let's say I would like to insert a line just to separate the heading from the rest. I will use this one, HR, which means horizontal rule. Hello, Hamid. Yeah. So I will insert this tag here that says hello. That's okay. So I will insert this tag here that says HR for horizontal rule. And once again, I will save and I will refresh. And here you will now see your heading being separated by a nice line. Okay. So if you look at, if you consider tags, you know now the HTML tag, you know the heading tag, you know the center tag, and you know the line tag. Okay, alright. So those are the tags that you know already. An opening tag does not have a slash, the closing tag does have a slash. So, really good. Okay, so let's experiment a little bit more. So we're going to look at the quick round fox. Now, they said in the notes, let's do a bold word as well. I just want to say one thing before we do it. It's not obvious when you make something bold. Not here. Maybe if you do it in another text editor, but let's do it anyway. When you go to quick, you'd go to the word that you wish to make bold. Okay. So let's go and we say bold, close the tag. Then you go behind and you say close the tag. Like that. So you always put the tags where you wish the action or whatever it is you want to do to take place. So if you just want to make one word bold, you put it before and after. If you want to make the whole sentence bold, you would place this opening tag in the beginning and the closing tag at the end of the sentence. Now let's see. So you save and you refresh. Okay, as predicted, you can't really tell the difference. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go and see what our notes tells us. Okay, so here we have now tried the quick one. Okay, so let's go and look at italics. And as you can see, the tag for making something italics is just this, italics. Okay, so I'm heading over back to my note page and I'm going to make something italic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new sentence. How do you do that? You actually create a div tag. And this is more like a division tag. So whenever you put in a div tag, it's separated from the other stuff. You could also have put in a paragraph tag. Hello, how are you, Laleti? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yes. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so you can use the div tag or you can use the paragraph tag. The paragraph tag also indicates a new paragraph or a new line. Okay, so let's use the new paragraph tag. And I'm going to try and now make something italic. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to say this is italic. Close the paragraph tag like this. Okay, now we wish to apply the tag with the italics to italics. So here I will say italics like this. So open my tag, italics. Before the word italics, and I will italics after with a closing tag. Okay, so if you wish to make something italic, the word which you want to make italic, that is where you apply this tag. Once again, before and after. Let's test it. File, save. Okay. I don't really see that it looks italics. I hope I didn't spell it wrong. Italics. Nope, we didn't spell it wrong. But maybe if we do it in a text editor, it will look a little bit better. Yeah, it was. Okay. What other things do they suggest? Yeah, okay, we did italics. Okay, there's some things in the paper that I wish to do. This is our heading title tag. We've done all of that. Okay, here we go to the body tag. Okay, so let's just read this. It says, this is the entire body of your web page, and anything you want to show up on your page must be in this body tag. Okay, so we don't always use a body tag, but we can insert one just for fun, right? So I'm going to put it here underneath the title tag. So I'm going to open with body, and I'm going to head on over here, and I'm going to just close the body tag like this. Like I said, it's always good to put a little bit of space in here so that you don't get confused about all these tags and stuff you want going on here. So it might be nice to just space it out. Okay, let's look at this page I gave you. There's something else that they have here, which is a list. You see OL and UL. Okay, so those are two ways of creating a list. So I'm going to do both of them with you. So you can look on the screen or you can look on the page, but we're going to do that bit of code now. So let's start with OL, organized list. So I'm opening my tag, and you will see I'm not attempting to type anything next to it, otherwise it's going to look a little bit cluttered. So I'm opening my tag, and I'm saying OL. Okay, now my list item starts. LI being the first one. And I wasn't very creative when I did this, so you will just see it looks like this. Every single line you must close and open, close and open, close and open. Okay, 2. And once again, at the very end, you will have to close the list like this. So you open the list using this tag, and you close the list using this tag. Okay? Now let's experiment and see how it turned out. And when you refresh, there you have your numbered list. So if you wish to have a list, okay, you can do it like this: 1, 2, 3 with numbers. If your list must have numbers. All right. Now, if you look on your page, there's a second example there if you want bullets. Okay, so let's do a bullet. So let's open it. You say UL, unordered list, which is just bullets. And here we go again. Mama's amper klaar.
Mama, mag ons see toe gaan?
As jy soet is. Gaan jy nou 'n bietjie soet wees? Wat het sy gedoen? Jy is nie nou soet nie, hoor.
Maar I'm net met haar face in my maag gepunch.
Amelie, as jy dit weer doen, gaan ons nie sê toe nie. For those of you listening and are not here, you will hear that my kids are being quite unruly. That's because my husband didn't come with us and we don't have a babysitter. Alright, so here you will notice I did the second one as well. Now I'm just going to save it and open, and this one is the list with bullets. So whenever something doesn't work, the first thing you need to go and do is check if you closed your tags. Secondly, check if your closing tag has a slash. Thirdly, check if the whole thing closes at the end. So you always try and problem shoot. Okay, now we're going to create a little table. So I'm just going to keep going, and then we'll experiment a little bit. For those of you who are going to watch this video and are not here today, you can try this on your own. I gave you this page. It's already on Google Classroom. So then I'm just going to sit with these guys and try and do it with them, because my battery is once again not very charged. Okay, we want a border, okay, for this table. If we did not want a border, okay, or we wanted a double border, this would have been a 0 or a 2 or whatever it is you wish to do. So the first thing is a table row, a TR, okay. So now we're going to get table headings, TH. Monday is our first one. And I'm going to give you a little assignment with this. You're going to design your timetables using this. TH Isabu Moenie oplo nie. Yo, so we want to go to the beach afterwards, and the weather has been absolutely horrible. I'm not very sure that it's going to be a nice night out. As jy nou begin soet raak. Okay, let's save it and then show you how it looks. Always save first before you guys refresh. So here's my table with each of my headings. Okay, and now you continue. So if you were to create your timetable for school, you would have gone until Friday. It would have been exactly the same. Now we're going to keep going with the table columns and stuff. So once again, TR.
Oomie het my hand styf vashou.
Gaan speel asseblief mos sit nou. Ja, maar julle sal julle twee nou asseblief ophou om te roep. Ek is besig met 'n klas, asseblief. Okay. So let's see how this table is turning out. Refresh. Okay. So if you were to put in your actual subjects, okay, you could have done 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, what and what and what. So that is what I'm going to give you guys to do for me eventually. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording here, and now we are going to work a little bit on this. So for those of you watching, please try and do this at home.